Alright guys, so we have some new information about the Tesla Semi, and Elon has confirmed that it is going to be coming at the end of this year, with the Cybertruck coming next year. So it's going to be very exciting, 2 years ahead of us here. But since the Semi is coming first, let's talk about the Semi and what we should be expecting and what kind of new details we have about it so far. Alright, so the first hint of it coming this year, and it seems pretty confirmed, is the fact that mega chargers are popping up all over the place. That means that Tesla is just ramping it up so that the Tesla Semi, when it does arrive, is going to be there for it to charge. We'll talk about charging in a little bit here because it's pretty impressive, but let's talk about the specs and the updated designs of this Tesla Semi and what we should be expecting when the final one releases. Alright, so the first thing is you can no longer go onto the Tesla website, go onto the Semi page and order or pre-order your Semi, unfortunately, because it is no longer available. When I say no longer available, that really means that Tesla's no longer taking orders because there is so many orders on the list right now. And if you guys were lucky enough to get an order in place, you're probably gonna wait a very few years down the line before you even see your truck arrive. And then for the rest of you guys out there that didn't make an order yet or didn't get the chance to pre-order one, you're probably gonna wait close to a decade before you see one in your front doors, if you guys even want that there for whatever reason. But yeah, let's go back to specs here. Unfortunately, there is one con to this. I don't know really is it a con or not, but we are losing one motor from the quad motor. Now this makes it a tri-motor truck, and I don't know if it competes really with the Cybertruck or with a plaid motor because it's a tri-motor as well. But it is very sad that they are removing one motor from the actual vehicle, meaning that there is gonna be less fail-safes there in case 1 or 3 dies. Now really in terms of performance, it stays the exact same figures. There is no downgrade in terms of performance whatsoever. The thing takes 20 seconds with full loads, and that only takes 20 seconds to get 0 to 60. Now in comparison, let's say to a Honda Civic where it goes from 0 to 60 in maybe 7 to 8 seconds, you guys probably think 20 seconds is ridiculously slow. Well guys, if you strap 80,000 pounds to your Honda Civic, it would probably go 0. It wouldn't even move whatsoever. It might even take like 10,000 hours from 0 to 60. So just keep that in mind, how ridiculously strong and powerful it takes to pull 80,000 pounds and do it within 20 seconds. So anyways, all those specs are pretty much the same. It's just as powerful as before, and there has to be a reason why Tesla has decided that 3 is just enough and there is no need for 4. Now the only thing that bothers me is trucks are long lasting and it has to be reliable, and the redundancy of course is going to be at a loss here because you're losing an extra motor, meaning that if 3 motor dies for whatever reason, you still have 1 to chug along. So unfortunately you just only have 2 redundancy at this time. So if 2 of them just fail, you have 1 left, and that will still keep you going. Now the one thing that really bothers me here, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking as well, is the fact that the Cybertruck is going to get a quad motor, whereas the Semi, which needs a quad motor, maybe even 6 motors out there, is only going to get a tri-motor. That means in some sense that maybe the Cybertruck is going to be even more powerful, is going to be able to pull the Semi and just pull it with ease versus the Semi pulling 80,000 pounds behind it. So who knows? I'm really just guessing here, to be honest, and this is definitely something that when it arrives is gonna be tested by those motor channels and see which one is the actual stronger one. But yeah, just to avoid some confusion here, I'm sure that the motors are gonna be drastically different between the plaids, the Cybertruck, and the Semi. The Semi motors are probably gonna be massive and massively stronger than maybe even 12 Cybertruck's motor out there. So I don't think they're gonna be a fair comparison. But yeah, just to give you guys perspective and the fact that I can count, 4 is bigger than 3 and 4 is usually better than 3, and that's all I got really. So yeah, let's talk about the design interior now. If you guys take the design from what we saw in the prototype versus what we see now, it's pretty much the same. You got 2 massive screens there. They look like the new Model S's, Model X's Palladium screens, so it's gonna be massive, much larger than the Model 3s. And then you have the center seating right in the middle, so you have the best view of the entire thing. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to bring a passenger, and usually that's pretty depressing if you're a truck driver. So maybe they're going to have one of those seatings where you can adjust from side to side. Who knows there. There's a couple little things on the right side that just looks a little bit different than what it was in the prototype. Not a big deal. The only thing we don't get to take a look at is the back cab and what it's like to sleep in the back. I know that trucks out there, they have really massive and nice cabs where it has a bed, has a washroom, maybe has a kitchen, and all the good stuff there. But Tesla has not really highlighted highlighted this in any way, so I wonder what it looks like. It's probably gonna be fantastic when it comes to fruition. So we just have to wait and see what to do. Maybe they just have everything integrated in and you don't even have to do a single thing once you buy it. You don't have to buy a bed, you don't have to buy any of the features that typical trucks require you to do. But anyways, I think I'm going off topic here a little bit with all the design and the specs and stuff like that. Let's talk about the charging. So the mega chargers are in place and it's said to charge up to 70% in 30 minutes. Now that's pretty impressive because it takes 1 whole megawatt to charge the whole semi. Now it's going to take a whole 1 megawatt to charge the entire semi up, and just put that into perspective with Plaid, 100 kilowatts, it takes 10 of those or more just to fill up the semi. So it's pretty big and lots of batteries inside there, and it takes 30 minutes to charge up, meaning this is just a simple pit stop for a truck driver before they get on driving again. So pricing wise, it's gonna be $150,000 for the 300-mile range semi, and there's gonna be $180,000 for the 500-mile range semis. Now all of them are going to have the exact same tri-motors. There's not going to be much difference between them. It's not going to be like the Model 3 rear-wheel drive versus the Performance. It's going to be identical here, with the difference being just the batteries and the range. Now we don't know if the price is going to stick by the time it releases, but at the moment those are the prices that Tesla has put out previously. Now last but not least, you guys are probably wondering how fast this thing rips down without any load. It's 0 to 60 in 5 seconds or under. That means it's faster than a Model 3 rear-wheel drive. That means that it's practically faster than every single ICE car out there at the moment, with the exceptions for those sports sedans and the supercars out there that do under 5 seconds, but practically every other manufacturer cars out there is going to be slower than the semi. So into perspective guys, this thing is a beast. And that's exactly what they put on their website too. So go onto the Tesla website /semi, they'll literally say it's a beast. So there you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this update. If you guys did, you know what to do. This is John once again. Peace out.